Okay, YouTube fans, it's your girl Janice Spray. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to teach you how to flat twist. And I'm trying to see if I can create a style just on the spot. So I really don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to take my locks. By the way, did I show you they're red now? How cool is that? Bright red, Crayola red locks. Yay! Awesome, awesome. Uh-oh, that's my cell phone. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to take my lock and we're going to flat twist it and see where we go from there. And then, at least by the time you finish watching this video, you'll know how to flat twist. Outside of that, we'll figure out what we're going to do from there. Okay, we're going to start on this side. Okay. See if I can get you close enough to where, okay, so you take a row of your locks, just one row. I'm going to start back here, mainly because I've already started on and did the back portion of my hair. Now I need to get, I use clips to hold my locks, and that's more so because I couldn't find any of my hair ties to hold it. Anywho, so you take the lock, start back here. As you can tell, I have not retwisted them. I like retwisting the first lock, or usually the first two, so it could just look neater. But you take it and you cross it over another one, and you hold it, and you take the next one and you cross it over that one, and you just keep collecting the locks as you go, and just keep going. I'm going kind of back and upward. It's very easy. Just keep crossing them and just collect them as you cross. And you keep going until you get to your desired, you know, area where you want to stop. Then I'm going to get a rubber band since I found one. Oh, there it goes. Rubber band. And usually you can actually do it without rubber bands, but I'm doing rubber bands because I just prefer rubber bands. But actually, if you want to do it without rubber bands, if you take the surrounding locks, like take two, and you braid it halfway, it actually holds it in place. Or you can use bobby pins or hip pins. So, very easy. So let's take another row. I'm going to pull another row out. Then take this, put this up. You should be able to see it better now that I'm going forward and closer. Kind of difficult with, doing it by the camera. Anyway, so here is the first one. See that? I haven't retwisted yet. Anyway, you are hearing Finding Nemo in the background, and that is because my daughter's down here watching Nemo. So, yeah, apologize. But she's quiet, so I'm okay. So, I am taking it, crossing it, crossing that one, collecting it as I go, crossing that one up, just crossing it, crossing that one, and I think I want to make sure they're all even, so I always touch the one before it that I've already done, because I want them to all stop in the same place. It's only one hairstyle that I've actually done where I did not want them to stop in the same place, and I will show you how to do that one. It's a really cute hairstyle. So, there we go with that one. How awesome is that? Now, I am very eclectic, so my hairstyles are fitting for somebody like me who really doesn't care what other people think. And So by the time I get through with them, people are like, "Oh my God, that is so cute," type of thing, and I'm like, "Yeah, I know," but a lot of people aren't that daring. So you may or may not like what I come out with, or it may just come out with something that is very conservative. So you just never know. Actually, I don't even want to use it. I'd rather, oh, here go a hair tie. Green out of all kinds I could come up with. I came up with green. Okay. Anywho, let me go ahead and. Uh oh. Why does my phone keep going off? Okay. Blackberry. You know how they roll. That's gangster right there. Love my Blackberry. Oh, let me show you the picture really quick. Look at. Uh oh. There's me and my baby girl. And of course, this is my red lock. Oh, screen went black. Oh, that's because I locked it. Okay, anyway. Okay. I locked it. I locked my screen. But it's okay because, of course, I know how to unlock it. Now, of course, here is the next one. Let's see if I can do it up close. Of course, I told you I twisted. Now, I've already put something on my roots for my twisting, which is this lock and gel twist. Organic root stimulator. It's the purple and white container. Okay, so, and I've also put shea butter in my hair. And of course, I oil my hair. But let's do this. Okay, see if I can keep my hands from being in my own way. Let's pull this one up there. And just crossing them and collecting them all at the same time. I don't know if you can actually see it. Well, if you could. It's hard to do it like this though. I'm not using any mirrors. So, this is how I'm pretty much doing it. And hopefully you can get an idea of how it's getting done. I keep leaning this way because this is where my little hair basket thing is, where I keep all my little hair products from, which I have like a hair basket and a hair bag and then random hair stuff. So a lot of hair stuff. And it's not all me. It's my husband's and my kids and all the stuff, that I do to everyone's hair. Except for I don't actually do my husband's hair. He gets his hair braided. And I don't know how to French braid unless it's locks. Whole nother story. Anywho, computer screen. Okay, there we go. And get another row. Let's see. Make sure I got it. There we go. Now, did I tell you guys that I have reached my 1 year mark for my locks? So I've officially been locked for a year. And although my ends does not look like I'm locked, I am completely locked. My ends is what's left over from the perming. Some of my ends are still, from the relaxer era. And I am cutting as I go. I have never felt so free. I love the fact that I no longer have locks. I'm sorry. I love the fact that I have locks. I no longer have relaxers. So free. And not to mention, I don't want to, like, that's what everybody has. And it seems like nowadays that locks are starting to grow, popular to where it's like a new phase or whatever. But it is not a phase for me. It's like a freeing type thing. It's so freeing. So if you have natural hair, like to all my natural hair wearers. I just want to say congratulations and welcome to the club, or thanks for welcoming me, depending on who's been in the game the longest. Uh, Either way, you will find out so much about your own self just by being natural. I'm telling you, I am more bolder, as if I wasn't already bold, um, and speaking my mind and who I am, and I've just grown to learn and love natural beauty. I saw a chick that I used to be really, really cool with, and she went natural too. I saw her at the gym. Yes, I work out, but then I had this time where I didn't work out, and I was like, ugh. So I'm like very off and on when it comes to my commitments. Sometimes, sometimes in certain ones, my workout regimen is one of them. I really need a workout buddy. If anybody wants to work out and want to lose weight, please contact me. Anywho, she shaved off all her head. She's like completely bald because she wants to go natural. She did the big chop and then some. She like took some clippers and said and said cut it off. And she looks more beautiful to me bald than she ever looked with a relaxer. Not saying that she did not look cute with a relaxer. She did when we were both relaxed and my mentality and my thinking was limited. However, now that I'm seeing a different definition of beauty, I'm like, wow. And I had wanted to start my own clothing line at a period of time and have all my models natural, like all natural models. And I really wanted her to do it because she was bald. And I thought that was, oh my God, so gorgeous. So, anyhow, I never really did that because I'm back in school. And I'm actually pursuing something that I should have pursued a long time ago. And I know for a fact I'm be awesome at it. I'm going to be kick a double snakes at it. And I'll tell you about that in a minute. So, I just once you become natural, I must say, you are like, are you like you're looking at people who, you know, want to look pretty much like a cookie cutter version of the Europeans, and you're like, wow, that's your limited thinking of beauty. I have so many philosophies being a dark skinned locked chick. First of all, they automatically assume I'm from Africa or a Rasta, and I'm neither. I mean, my roots could lie anywhere. And they technically, you know, lie from all over. And you would not be able to tell looking at me, but my grandmother is white. And my mother is dark as me, but my uncles are as pale as paper. You know, it's so weird because you never know how the blood, how your DNA is going to turn out or manifest itself. But I am dark, and my mother's dark, but her brothers are super pale. But my granddaddy, yes, I say granddaddy, but that's because I'm from East St. Louis, even though I live in Kansas City, Missouri now. I was born and raised in East St. Louis, Illinois. Not St. Louis, East St. Louis. Anyway, but he's black, and my grandmama, she's white. And you will never be able to tell looking at me, especially since I'm dark with locks. Anywho, that is neither here nor there. Um, People automatically assume I'm like an African or a Jamaican or just a Rasta or anything like that. I'm actually Christian and love my locks and then some. But yeah, so I get a lot of that. Now let's see how far we come. Let's take a look. Oh, okay, I'm trying to work this thing on video thing right now. It's like hard because I just got this new. This is my. I bought this freaking laptop at my school, brand new. So I don't know how to work it because I usually have my, camera, but I broke it. Sorry. Then I had my camera on my BlackBerry, but that only gives you so much to be able to send, streaming. So You know, I can do it as long as I want.